So I'm quite far into the Minecolonies series, as you guys know, and yet still this is my smeltery arrangement. This is how I do all of my furnace stuff, and yeah, we could do a lot better than that. I mean, for example, the actual smeltery they have in the game, which really is quite simple to build, as you can see here. Just need one iron, bit of wood, and also something we probably should have built early on. It also unlocks tons of research in the university, so I feel like I'm a bit behind the times, and that's what we're going to start with today. We're going to get a smeltery built here in our village somewhere. I don't know where. Let's have a little look around, and then we'll place this one down. So we're here in creative mode, and I was thinking it's probably good to have it kind of near our storage center if possible. So maybe like here-ish would be good, behind this guard tower. I'm going to see if this is going to work or not, whether it's going to interact or not, and we'll just kind of have a look. So let's go to, let's see, the smeltery here. Let's get to level 5, and let's have a look at something we might actually use, like medieval dark oak. Oh, okay, it's quite big actually. It's bigger than I was expecting. Which is good. Now, this here is like a blue outline of how this is going to look at level 5. So it doesn't mean you can't build when you see the blue outline, because if we go far enough away, this isn't there. It's just telling you, like, hey, this is going to be pretty close. But I think, you know, that's about fine. Oh, what did I do? Oh, no. I switched the whole thing around. There we go. Let's put it back there. So we want to leave a little bit of space, obviously, for the, you know, like a little walkway. We should maybe have it like this as well, so that the entranceway is here. Because I'm planning for the future. I'm thinking like this will be a road down here, maybe behind this, but like in front of this. I think that could be kind of cool. Yeah, looks nice. It's actually a really nice building as well. So like add to the whole like little cobbled streets of our medieval town. I'm liking this a lot. Let's maybe get it in line with this one though, right? So this is like in line with here. And then it won't be in line on both planes because it's just not the same size, but that's okay. We'll also have to maybe like build up here a bit, and the hospital's there. So I already dislike this idea. Let's move it a bit closer this way, get it away from the hospital, and let's put it about there. Now at level 1, let's see what it's going to look like. So yeah, this is level 1. Definitely not quite the same, is it? But means it'll be easier to build, so that's good. So let's put a tick. There we go. Let's go into game mode survival again here as well. Let me stop our cheating. And let's have a look. So we're going to go for, what am I doing here? Build options. And Benjamin's not doing anything right now, so Benjamin is going to get on with this. I'm going to kind of clear the area a little bit and then get this sort of thing built up. Probably won't time lapse it. It's quite a small build. What we will do is once it's built, we'll have a look at it and see how we actually use it in game. And we'll also talk about some of the research it unlocks as well. That's actually part of what I'm excited about, is having this built so we can do the research and kind of progress through the game that way. Okay, Benjamin's started. We're good to go. Probably won't need too much stuff. Yeah, nothing too bad. So let me go and get that done, and then we'll jump back in and take a look from there. So the smeltery has been built, and here it is. The level 1, very modest looking, but beautiful in its own little way. Smeltery. We got the advancement here in chat. Smelt that ore, which basically means we built a smeltery, which you guys know. So inside here, you know, kind of basic as well. Here's the smeltery GUI. So we got no worker assigned yet. Now you can choose what you want to use for fuel, which is quite cool. We're going to get into that in a second, and also what ores that you want him to smelt and that sort of thing. So what we're going to do is, first of all, is to get someone to work here. And Jeremiah is a baby born here recently. He recently grew up to be an adult, so here we go. We're going to hire Jeremiah, and let's go for it. Let's just recall him right away. Here we go. There he is. Now he's got a request straight away. Please tell me what kind of fuel I should use in my furnace. All right, let's go and do that then. So in the smeltery here, fuel. So it's actually a good question. Actually, I wonder if we go through the planks. He might have. Oh my goodness, the red oak ones, right? They should be on here, I think. Let's try this. It may not be, but it's worth looking. Red. Oh no, redwood, isn't it? Yeah, redwood logs. Interesting. You can't use planks, but you can use slabs. So we'll use redwood slabs. That can be what he's going to use. So we'll go make a load of them up and deposit them here, just because we have so many of those and it's good to use them for something. Okay, so now that he has that, is he going to have any more requests? No, not as such. He is requesting smeltable ore, but essentially our delivery man should go and do that. So I'll actually take you through this little thing, because I don't think I've showed this yet. Here's Lancelot now. Has he got some smeltable ore on him? Look at that. He does. There we go. He's given it already. Now, I think as we level up, and I'm going to come on to this in a second. I'm going to go and do some looking at the wiki, but I'm pretty sure we can ore double and stuff. And I'm not sure if that's through the smelter or not, but we'll check into that. But basically, here is all of our storage that's been picked up by a delivery man and brought here. So he's been very busy. There's a lot going on. We've got tons of wood and stuff, and really a lot of this is going to need sorting. But over, I think it's one of these. Yeah, here we go. There's loads of ore in here. So this just seems to be where the ore is ending up at the moment. So we've got a bit of that stuff, a bit more in here as well. And he's just going to periodically deliver that. And that's why that second screen is in the smeltery. So we can actually go onto that and say, you know, don't do the iron or something like that. If for some reason you wanted to keep a certain ore and not smelt it, you can do that in the smeltery GUI you can turn that off. So, for example, I don't want to do that with diamond ore, I'm just thinking, so, or emerald for that matter. So, in terms of smeltable, let's go diamond ore, would put you off. Never diamond ore and stuff I won't worry about yet. We haven't done much in the nether. And emerald ore is off as well. The reason being, because at the moment, at least, I'll check that on the wiki, as I said, about ore doubling. But I can just use fortune on those ores. Also, I might want to keep them because they're quite rare and sometimes it's nice to have ore. Like, for example, we have our mine over here and we've been using decorations over to the side, as you guys saw before. And I think it'd be good to maybe, as the mine levels up, which it now has done, so perhaps round about now I should do this, get rid of some of the iron and maybe add in some like redstone, some diamonds, some emerald and stuff like that. So it's getting like fancier ores. The other thing is eventually this is going to be bigger and longer and we might want some ores inside as well, and like maybe little storage areas and stuff like that with ores. So there's lots of little plans I have like that in the back of my head. So for those reasons, I might want to just, stop those being smelted up. Okay, so that in place, it's all actually working out. What I'm going to do now is double check on the wiki so I can give you guys the full information of how you ore double and anything else relevant to the smeltery. On screen right now, you are seeing the Minecolonies wiki all about the smeltery. So I'll put a link to this down in the description as well to take you guys straight there. But this here specifically talks about ore doubling and what percentage chance that is and all the rest of it. So at different building levels, you have different percentage chances of ore doubling and even ore tripling. Once you get to level 4, you'll see there you have worker level chance for each of those. So basically level 1 we have worker level chance. At level 2, 2 times worker level chance. 3 is 100% for ore doubling, so that's pretty good. So at level 3 we're guaranteed to get ore doubling, and also at 4 and 5. And at 4 and 5 of course there is also a chance of triple or not ore doubling, or tripling, I suppose is what you would call that. So the question is, of course, what is worker level? And we're going to jump over into the world again, and I'm going to explain worker level to you. So back in our smeltery, here's Jeremiah. He's still around at the moment because we haven't yet given him a fuel source. We need to give him the redwood planks. But you see here, worker level is 3. Now, worker level ranges from 1 to 99. So basically, level 3, you times that by, say, 2 would be 6% at the double chance, right, as we looked at before. Or if it is the worker level chance, that's just 3%. That's how that works. Now, the longer he stays in the job and stuff, he'll get trained up, he'll get better, so those chances will increase. Also, it said on the wiki that at level 5 you have a worker chance of ore tripling, right? So this would be wait a second, if I go back in there, this would be 3%, right? Well, I have it straight from the horse's mouth. Raycoms himself, who I spoke to in DMs, said that's actually incorrect. It will be 2 times the chance at level 5. So at level 5 smeltery, the chance of ore tripling is 2 times your worker level. So if you get that up to 50%, like a worker level 50, sorry, that's a 100% chance of ore tripling. So that's how all that works. One thing I totally forgot to include in the video was all about the university research, which actually is kind of important. Something like it was part of the reason I built the smeltery, basically. And also, it's worth you guys knowing like why you're building the smeltery beyond the obvious use of the building. And so we're going to look at that right now. And I'm just going to jam this clip in somewhere that's semi-appropriate in the video. But basically over here, now I'm going to have to find them as well. I think it's under technology maybe. Let's have a look here. So like you see here, like these different things, different research branches, and they require different things, right? Well, here we go. Oh, hang on, my game's lagging, and we're good. Right, so the flintstones, for example. So as you can see here, this requires a smeltery at level 3, but then you can get a stone smeltery. So we will come onto that building later on once we've got this. So we're going to need to upgrade the smeltery for that, and a few others, but at least we've got it. At least we're like heading in the right direction. You see here, this also requires smeltery level 3, and we can unlock a glass blower. That'd be super cool to have. And I think maybe it's just those 2 for now. But then as we go through like these ones, I'm sure there'll be more as well, and they'll need the smeltery at a high level. Don't think there's any in civilian. I will check as we're here. But I think it was just those 2. What we need in civilian next is a school. As you can see here, school at level 1 unlocks 2 research areas in and of itself, so that's pretty good. But yeah, so we're going to have to level up the smeltery. That's definitely going to be a thing. And I will probably do that soon, maybe on stream or just soon, basically. This one here is pretty good, by the way. Ability to place blocks quicker by 10%. And we could do this, but 64 iron. Man, I am really struggling for iron. I need to up my iron game. And having the smeltery of ore doubling stuff, I guess, will help that. Anyway, yeah, this has been jammed in. So let's get back to whatever it was we were doing, because I don't know where I'm going to put this. Raycoms, by the way, does do live streams, and Minecolonies has its own YouTube channel. I do want to mention that. I do link them down in my video descriptions on my Minecolonies videos. So do check them out. They're awesome content, and obviously obviously you're then seeing the actual people who made it doing it. So it was a good time to ask them questions and stuff like that. But, oh my goodness, that was a close-up of my face. I was just trying to chill over here and say, I also stream, and there'll be a link in the description to that as well, of course, and everything on screen right now, as you guys know. I'm going to ask you to subscribe and like if you're enjoying it, because that's what we YouTubers do. And also, I do want to say, just in general, thanks to everyone who's been supporting the series. It's been great so far. Appreciate you guys very much. And thank you for watching this video. But that is going to be all for today. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.